Zaira, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a traditional roast pork, or as we say in Puerto Rico, un pernil espectacular. It is nice, crunchy, soft. It is amazing and very simple to do. Here are the ingredients. So this is the star of the show. It's a 9.5 pork shoulder. In Puerto Rico we call this un pernil, so that's why it's pernil puertorriqueño. So to season 9.5, this has a big bone right in the middle. To season it, this is all that you're going to need to season it. Here I have salt. For every pound, you can do half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of salt. Your choice. I do 1 teaspoon. So I roughly have 9 teaspoons of salt in here. For every pound of the pernil, you can use 1 garlic clove or 2. It's your choice how you want it. For this 9.5 pound, I have 2 teaspoons of oregano, 2 teaspoons of cumin, and 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 3 tablespoons of white vinegar, and here I have some adobo that I'm just going to sprinkle on top. So let's get started. So in un pilón, or in English is called a mortar and pestle, we're going to drop, here I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, one roll, 11 garlic cloves, okay? So we're going to sprinkle a little bit of the salt, and we're going to start mashing them until it becomes like a paste. So we'll be back when this is a paste. Now that all the garlic is mashed, we added the rest of the spices, not all the salt. And you're just going to keep on moving it until it becomes a beautiful, beautiful, like kind of like a wet rub. And if you don't have a pilón, of course you can use a food processor, a blender. But see, this is what we want. Look at all the chunks. And we're just going to work it until it becomes this nice wet rub. So here is the pork shoulder. If you see, it has a big area of skin. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate the skin from the meat. It will help if you separate it. The cuerito, the skin, will get crunchier, and all this fat will render, and it'll like kind of like self-base the pernil. And that's exactly what we want. This is the marinade. Look how pretty. And that's exactly what you want to see. Nice and thick. And if you notice, I don't have those little orange packets or the yellow packets of sazon. I use them. Don't get me wrong. I do like them. But not for the pernil. I don't know why. I just like all the natural flavors of the combination that I just did. So, very easy to separate the skin from the meat. I already started. What you do is you pull, and then you just drag. You see? And you keep on pulling. And this way you won't get a lot of the meat. So we'll be back when I pull this back. So the skin is already separated. So now what we're going to do is we're going to flip it, and we're going to poke holes in it. What I like to do is insert the knife and do an X, a cross. So this way we can put the marinade up in there. And it doesn't matter. You can do a couple. And just like that. And you can put the extra. I just cut it in slivers, the garlic. And after we put the marinade, we're going to smush it all up in there. Oh, and you smush. It's been a while. So you just, this way, everything will penetrate into the meat. Just like that. So if you like this video, you guys know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification little bell so you can get my notifications. So we do not cut the skin. I know some people do, but that's just my choice. If you want to score it, you can, but it's not necessary. So once you have it, and you make sure that you poked enough holes in it, like I said, 1, 2, in a cross shape, making sure I like to right up in here too. Just make holes. And now it's time for the marinade. Very simple to do. We're going to start. You're going to take some of the marinade and you're going to find your holes and you're just going to put it right in there. And you just go around putting the marinade, alternating. You can put, because it's so cute when you cut it and it's in there. So after you marinate it, all you do is, I'm going to cook it right here. So I'm just going to put some foil or plastic wrap over it, put it in the fridge overnight. I wouldn't do it more than 2 days. 3 days will be pushing it to season a pernil, to let it marinate. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow, or for you guys, the next clip, when we get to cook it. Okay, so here's the pernil already marinated. So now the next step is obviously to bake it. There's 2 ways you can bake it. You can do a slow roast or just a regular traditional roast. The slow roast would be that you put your oven at 275 degrees and you cook it like 30 to 40 minutes per pound. And it'll take you, this will take you 7 to 8 hours to slow roast it. I do just a traditional roast, which is 350 degrees. My oven is already preheated. And this will cook about 20 to 25 minutes per pound. Okay, so remember, pernil, 20-25 minutes per pound, 350 degrees. Slow roast if you want, 275 degrees, 30 to 40 minutes per pound. So remember the adobo? I just like to sprinkle it on top because this will help draw the liquid out of the cuerito, the skin, and it'll be really, really crunchy. So see how pretty? Oh, this is gonna be so good. So, and I like to sprinkle both sides, just a little, just like that. I like to rub it in real nice. So you can do an oven bag. I have a video on how to do it in an oven bag, but I just wanted to do a traditional roast, just like this. So this has a lid. What I did is I put foil on both sides, just like that. We're going to cover it. Nice. Go. If it'll fit, I can't see. There you go. And then I'm going to put just like that. Yes, just like this. This is going to go, so it's 9 pounds times 20, that's how many? A long while. It'll be like 3-4 hours. Once the 4 hours are done, I am going to take the lid off, and the last 30 minutes, I'm going to leave it so that cuerito will be so beautiful and crunchy. So remember, 350, 20-25 minutes per pound, 275 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 to 40 minutes per pound. So we will be back and you will see this beautiful pernil. So here you have it, guys. Look at this glorious pernil. And the best part is this. You hear that? That is the, oh my goodness, I wish you could be here to smell this. So I put it in for 4.5 hours total. The last 10 minutes, I upped the oven to 500 degrees to get this crunchiness. So there's nothing else to say, but I'm gonna cut it. Oh, look, watch. I don't even need the knife. Look at this. Gloriousness right there. Look how beautiful. So that's why I say this is just my way of cooking it. You can do it any way you want, but I find This one is so simple and it is so amazing. And you cannot wait. I have to get a piece of chicharrón too. That's, you hear that? Look at that. So follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. The links are in the description down below. And there's nothing else to say but buen provecho. Let me try this first. And your wing, so good. You see, look how soft it is. It's a big piece, but I'm gonna eat it. Try it.